What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Fullmetal Alchemist mobile video, and today is a day I've been waiting for a long time. Now listen, I didn't get into the Japanese version of the Fullmetal Alchemist closed beta, and I honestly didn't even know that the closed beta had already happened, because once I my heart was broken. I didn't get into the beta. I kind of gave up, and I was just checking their Twitter. I was actually going to make this video of showing Twitter updates they're doing on their Japanese Twitter. Turns out people have been playing the game. They show all kinds of stuff, and I didn't have any access to that, so I didn't have any videos. So I've gone around, I've talked to a lot of my content creator friends, and I found a video that just shows gameplay. There's no like person in it, there's no talking, it is just gameplay. It'd be like if you went to, like, I don't know, IGN and saw a trailer or something. So I want to give a shout out to this channel before we watch this video. I want to make sure I do this all right. This is called Neon Games. Okay, I'm gonna give them a little thumbs up here for helping me out. I am using their content in this video. It's gonna sound really weird and like whatever. I think I'm allowed. I pretty much know I'm allowed to do that. But I just want to make sure I give a shout out. I'll have a link to this video in the description below. But we're gonna react to it. It feels weird because I've never done that before. But this is the best I could do because I wasn't in the beta, right? So first and foremost, it looks like it's gonna give you some story. Let's make sure the volume's here right. It's gonna give you some story, and the animations look amazing, and it immediately jumps you into endgame. Like I think the first part of this beta is like you are at the end game, right? And you're fighting Father, who is sitting there, and this is, as you guys know who have watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, this is the ending of it, like right before the very end. And it just flings you in there, and it's like it just gets you amped up. And the animations are so fluid on these talking parts, like where you know, they're talking to each other. The art is amazing. They have a little cutscene, and then it's gonna flip right into battle where you have to fight, right? And the fighting, the transitions are sick. Like, you know, this is again talking. I am so excited for this game. So it goes into battle, right? And it is this 3D base board system, grid-based system, where again, we've already talked about it. You have 3 attacks plus an ultimate. You have to pick your thing, but those transitions are slick, and every ability has an animation that it cuts into. So now it's really playing along, and we're getting a better picture of how the battle system is going to work. So now we're going to see Ed go in, attack there. You can see the cursor is even his automel arm. They have worked extremely hard on this game. This game looks amazing. This could be a PS4 game. I mean, look at the graphics on it. And like most of the time you say that on a mobile game, but they really, as far as the way it looks, it is slick. All the graphics look amazing. You see Roy here just popping off with his double snap of his fire alchemy. So we're gonna go a little bit further into it because I don't want to spoil the whole beginning for you guys. But again, if you want to watch it for yourselves, the link for this video will be in the description below. And then after that, it appears that, like, you know, that's like the intro, right? And then you start out back up, and you wake up, and you're at the very beginning where you're gonna meet Rose and stuff at the church and take down the evil priest. And they're talking about it here in his radio, and I'm assuming this is when, you know, Al breaks the radio, then Al fixes it. But what this really shows us is they're gonna be, seems like they're staying really true to the story. So when you're playing the story chapters, it's gonna be like you're watching the anime, which is gonna be a fantastic feeling anyway, because if you ever wanted to go back and watch the anime, now you're playing your mobile game, and you're gonna be able to see it, you know, in a little bit of a different way. I'm sure it's not scene by scene, but it looks really nice here. So then it cuts again, and now we're in the church, and they're going to do another battle, I think. And this time it's going to show a little bit of different animation, so that's like Al's like normal just head animation. And I guess that guy may have had a counter because he got hit back, right? And they might be explaining that there. And again, as you can see, the abilities aren't even unlocked. So if we go back, Ed only has the one ability. Let's see if I can pause it right here at the right time. You know, Ed's got a, so Ed only has the one ability unlocked. It looks like this may be on cooldown or something like that, so I'm not 100% sure, 100% sure on that. And as we go on, it'll be more story showing Rose. Then we fight the Chimera, and that would be the scene where Ed rips off his thing and shows his auto melt, which is really slick. Let's see. I want to keep going because, again, I don't want to just show all this stuff. You guys see this. This is some of the stuff I want to show you. So we get to the first, so we completed the first mission, right? So this is going to be the end of the first mission. He's kicking open the door or whatever. This is going to be sick. And we're going to transition to victory screen. So as we saw, this is the victory screen. First time seeing it, the art is so slick. That render, or I guess it's a 2D art, but it just looks amazing of Al there. You can see that we're leveling up. You can see there's 6 stars on each character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to awaken them or something like that. And this looks to be your account level. So as we're going on, it's a loading screen here. And this looks to be like your first home screen, and I've seen several different ones, and I think we'll even see one here at the end where there are different home screens and the characters just hanging out where you're going to be able to see what you can go and do. So we're going to go ahead and continue through this so you guys can see a little bit more of this. They're probably explaining some tutorial things. Is this a summon they're going to do? No, it's just showing that they have the new characters. So it looks like you start out with Ed and Al, okay, and Ed is R rare, and then I'm assuming Al is rare as well. We look at Rose, she's going to be rare because I guess they just give you all the rares. Moving on, you're going to be able to see what chapter select is like. And again, this is what I'm talking about with the menus. Like, look how slick this looks. Watch it open. It just looks so good. It's like, again, like Ed's looking at the newspaper, or somebody is. I think it's Ed. You can see the Fullmetal Alchemist watch over there. And look at this, how much detail. And look how fast that loaded. Now, again, I don't know if in the video Neon Games has cut it so make it look like it loaded faster, but that seemed pretty smooth. We're going to skip over this fight scene here. Again, you guys can check out all the fight animations, etc. Because, again, I don't want to just take away too much from this video. You know, I want to try to cut it up a little bit for copyright means. I really don't know how that works. I hope I'm doing it okay here. I'm just reacting to it, you know? But then they show them on the train, right? So now they're on the train, and this will become the new home screen, as you're going to see. So now that's the new home screen. I think this is so cool. And here's our first look at summons. This is like the summon screen right here. They're using what it looks to be, I'm assuming the crystals are the premium currency, and then we have the coins or the gold that they use in Amestris, which is going to be the currency, I guess, for the free summons. So this looks like might be a free summon, and you can't really get any of the huge characters, maybe up to an SR. I'm not 100% sure on this. I could be totally wrong. Again, I didn't get to play in the beta, but I'm excited to see and show you guys. I've already seen it. So Ed flips it up, the coin flies over. Oh no, he's lost his coin. Look at this animation. This is the summon animation right here. You know, get off me, dude. He goes over, and now you have to dial the phone, right? You have to dial the phone, and this is part of it. I don't know if it actually means anything. So you pick it up. So this is a slick summon animation. The train starts coming, and these things can change. Like, the color of the train, the number apparently can change. And that could be like the hype thing, like, oh, I got the SSR that I wanted. Somebody steps out. Boom. You know, there it is. We got Havoc here. So it is a very, very cool. They got an SR. So it is a very cool summon animation. It is actually slick. And there's a lot more I could have shown or could have found on the internet, you know. But I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, to get you guys excited, because I am going to be covering the Japanese version of the game. And this right here, again, is just pure bliss. Like, I am so excited. This is not just a knockoff like anime game where they just put like 2D characters and make them flap against each other. This has thought. Every menu looks cool. Everything looks amazing about the game. And again, I'll be giving you guys more coverage. And the summon animation, because you guys remember with My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero, that summon animation was shit. It was dog shit, bro. There's nothing other way to say it. And then, you know, in a lot of games, the summon animation isn't that great. Fullmetal Alchemist looks amazing. They put a lot of work into that. I'm excited to see the different kind of trains that come out. You know, they step off, they join your ranks, you get to level them up. The animations of the fighting look cool. Let's see if they show anything else here. I think they just go through the chapters at the end. So I'm assuming this is just like maybe dailies they're showing there. And they show the different chapters. So, oh gosh, Nina. Edward, friend. Oh god, no. Look at this. It looks so good. And again, I'm a huge fan of Fullmetal. So it looks like it goes up to 35. And you know, things that happen to May Hughes. It looks like maybe that's the end of the Central Times where they have chapters of the story. So it doesn't look like well, at least for the beta, it doesn't look like it goes all the way through the story. So who knows if that's what will be released at a later time. I have heard that people are a little bit worried about, like, you know, Fullmetal Alchemist, they have a lot of characters, but like, they don't have a ton of cast that people will be super pumped about, but they'll have a ton of different Eds and Als, you know what I mean? Like, there will be a lot of different ways they can variations they could do with them. And I love this little look at the bottom, the little Ed and Al sprite jumping up and down, and I have seen that kind of play a role in that as we move forward. So there's also some stuff on Twitter I'm going to show you guys real quick. So I did a little jump cut there, but we're on Twitter now, and they have some Twitter updates. So they say game introduction, Abyss of the Border, and this might be an in-game kind of thing, right? So if we watch the video down here, we can see that they start drawing the transmutation circle, they start connecting, but it does say, in order to challenge, and again, this is a Google Translate from Japanese, as you can see, Google Translate, in order to challenge the enemies who are getting stronger and stronger, so you're trying to get further and further, there's going to be special rules that apply to it. It's going to be an event. Let's aim for further depth while devising team formation, strategy, and training. So I'm assuming you're going to have different teams that go in here, and look at this little emote they have of Ed putting his hands together. That's pretty slick, and it looks like they fight Ed fights his first enemy here, and it said 1 of 1. So I'm assuming that's some kind of in-game stuff we'll look into later. We can see that this screen right here, let's go ahead and click on this thing so I can translate it. Game introduction, continental history, where you can get various items over time. So I think this is more of like an exploration. You can see Ed and Al on their journey in the quiet landscape. When stipulated time is reached, again, like an exploration, you can see that your luggage is full and you are taking a break. So like this is something you can send them on, and it looks very nice. And the music, they did music for the game, which sounds amazing, and you can get items for doing that. So it's going to be like an exploration area, and it looks nice and calm, and I'm sure it'll have different animations for that. And then they have this, which is going to be like an upgrade system, so I was excited to read about this as well. This is the first time I'm translating the tweets, by the way. Introducing memory imprint. What is a memory imprint? It is an equipment that can be strengthened the status of your character. So it looks like there are going to be memories or vision cards, as we know from FFBE, that will be able to go on the characters. You can enjoy customizing your status with these equipments. It can be created by combining 3 types of cultivated material. So let's take a look at this. So they have 3 types of material. They're fusing it together, and you're making the, I'm going to call it a vision card, but you're making the memory imprint. That's what they call it, at least the translated version. Who knows what it'll be on US. They made the memory imprint from using these materials. So maybe you don't summon them, or because what's weird about that, right, is that if you can make them, all the ones the summon ones will always be better than the ones you can make, more likely than not, right, because they want to make their money. So I'm not sure on that. But it looks like there is equipment here with that. That'll be interesting as well. What kind of equipment? I don't know if I've seen that yet. You guys let me know in the description below if you have. What kind of equipment they have so far. I didn't get to play the beta. It makes me so sad, dude. I hate it. Then they just show some more battle down here. Some more fighting. Nothing too major. They have one of the Slice brothers, which honestly, it just looks so slick. It's so cool. It looks very, very nice. So I'll link the description below the Twitter for this as well, so you guys can get a look into it. Again, thank you. Shout out to Neon Games for providing that content, providing that video that I could react to. Hopefully they're cool with it and everything's fine with that. And I hope you guys are excited about Fullmetal Alchemist, because I definitely am. And it looks so awesome, and I cannot wait for it to come out in the US, which will probably be a year from now, hopefully sooner. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about the game. I think it looks amazing. Subscribe for future content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.